Thokozani bokhokho nomkhulu salukwazi sendoda lesokhokho bathini bathi umavula kuvala emzini madoda Auntie Usha. Your number one locksmith. We are talking worshipping witchcraft. It's shocking how much people can spend so much time talking about how bad things are because of how far they could have been if it wasn't because of. With my experience of dealing with people day in, day out, I've realized that there are people who are wasting so much money, so much money in fixing things that will never be fixed. And when you tell them the solution, then they tend to be trapped on what they've had. There was a reason why healers are not allowed to tell you the name of somebody who have done something to you. Because there is herbs, imithi, muti, that can be named. Somebody can use this muti to you, or any muti, and that person can use another muti on top of that muti and say to that muti, I am Bathini Mbata. I'm doing this for you. And only to find out that is not Bathini Mbata, it's somebody else. But they give themselves your name in doing something wrong to somebody else. Chances are that when they go for consultation, your name will come out. And it wasn't you. However, somebody have used your name. Somebody used your name in doing something wrong. They've named themselves with your name. Then you are held, or you are trapped now on this thing that you have heard. Ukuthi Bathini Mbata did this to me. My healer told me. My healer is very powerful. My healer can tell the name of a person, only to find out it's a wrong name. Then you start hatreds. You start hating. And now when you start using muti, fighting back that so-called Bathini, you are no longer saying that I'm returning this to anyone that has done wrong to me. You are now saying, I'm returning this to Bathini Mbata. Now it goes straight to who? The original Bathini, not the Bathini that person has called themselves. Then there's a war. Now Bathini fights back. You fight back, Bathini fights back. You are now fighting, and it wasn't meant to be, but somebody have played with you. Somebody have made sure ukuthi they play with your mind, spiritual and psychological and traditional. So the topic for today is worshipping witchcraft. The people who are trapped in saying there's something wrong. This is what happened. How do you see that? You know that you have fixed something. You have called somebody to come and fix this thing. Maybe your yard, your home needed a deep cleansing. You have called somebody for that cleansing. But because of you don't even trust yourself that much that you still want to go and do another consultation, then you are still being told, okay, yes, you have done the cleansing for your yard. You still have to do it again because Bathini didn't do it well. Why is that happening? Sometimes truly it does come out yet again that your home needs a cleansing. Why? Because you do not believe. You are so traumatized. This thing has disturbed you so much that even if somebody has done something, you still want a confirmation. There are very few people that they can say they came to me and I did a consultation and I've realized that their yard needs something. Then I still said, no, that person did something wrong. No, that was not the right way to do it. I want to do it the right way. I don't do that. If I have to, I'll tell you. But I don't just suck my thumb and say, no, I have to redo it. I normally give somebody something that will make that cleansing to be recognized, so that it mustn't keep on coming. Even if like somebody has made an abortion and this baby keeps on coming, that abortion, there is something that can be used that will stop that thing from keep on popping up whenever you go for consultation, rather than you starting from scratch in doing that cleansing for that baby of the abortion. But we have a problem of people who are worshipping this witchcraft. Because why I'm saying they are worshipping this witchcraft, because they keep it in their mind, Oguti, things are not well because of. Sometimes things are not well because of you. Sometimes things are not well because of there's something that you are not doing right. Sometimes things are not right because of you don't spend enough time to do self-introspection. Sometimes things are not going right because of you don't show up. You don't show up. You make promises. You make empty promises. You don't show up. You are not reliable. You don't deliver. Yes, your business is not doing well, not because of the witchcraft. Yeah, Coco, hey, things are so bad to such an extent. Somebody will give me money for a deposit, then I've disappeared. I don't even finish that job and everything. Not everything is witchcraft. Not all your problems are there because of witchcraft. Yes, witchcraft plays a significant role in our lives, especially as Black community, Black society. I fully understand that. However, what I'm saying here is that it doesn't matter what tribe it is. We need to understand whether uMosotho, uMopedi, uMotswana, Wabulabula, Okoamba, you speaking, J Prat, there's a role that you are playing or that you have played for your downfall. There's no one that ever had a downfall and that will raise their hands and say it was only because of witchcraft. Sometimes it was witchcraft because of people that you have invited into your life. Things are not going well, not because of they are not going well, because of we have seen this person, Oguti, there's so much bad energies about this person. She's not contributing positively to your life. She's using you. He is using you. You have saw, Oguti, this is not a good friend. This person is in your life because of they want something. This person has betrayed you more than once. Why are you still keeping that person? Then at the end of the day, you say, no, it was witchcraft. Sometimes it's about decisions, about our actions, about people that we decide to keep into our lives. Oguti, what is it that we want? If you look at ourselves, if you look at around ourselves and check what the kind of people that are in our lives, if we ask ourselves, Oguti, are these kind of people that will add value in me? Out of 5, what would you say? However, we want to blame witchcraft. There are people that are so talented in poisoning ideas. So talented. They are gifted in poisoning ideas without even using muti. But we always want to refer everything as witchcraft. Sometimes it's a matter of you going back to a drawing board and say, let me redo this again. Maybe I need some training in this. Maybe this business is not doing well, not because of there are no customers, not because of you're not getting customers, not because of you're not getting the sales that you want, but because of you are not skilled in this field of a business. How many people do you know that sells food or that sells anything, but they are very poor when it comes to customer services? When it comes to customer service, they'll tell you, I'm not a person's person. Asongumuntu wabantu mina. Angimpiwe. I don't like people. How many people do you know who are in businesses and have that attitude to say, hey, I don't take shit from anyone? How many? We do have such people. And exactly the same people who wants to see their business flourishing. The same people. The same entrepreneurs, the same business people. They want to see things happening. While themselves, they can see ukuthi they are not gifted into that field. You know ukuthi you are not specializing in that. You are the middleman. You need to outsource that thing, but yet you want an equal share with the one that's going to do the job, while you are just a consultant in that particular field. Again, when things are not going well, what do? You go where you worship witchcraft. No, things are not fine because of witchcraft. There is a guy that came the other day from Bloemfontein, and I could check. Things were fine and everything. The only thing I could pick up is that he had a stinking attitude. That's it. That's it. The problem with him is attitude. There are people who are talking nonsense in the name of they are speaking their mind. Do you know those kind of people? They speak nonsense. They are full of themselves. They don't know other people. In the name of Mina, I speak my mind. Mina, I tell it as it is. There's a difference between telling it as it is and having an attitude towards everything that doesn't go your way. There's a difference. You must spot the difference. So we find ourselves with those people, as I say about this guy from Bloemfontein, who will say, Goko, things are not going well. But Chief, your attitude, you know, sometimes you see couples, you see the way the guy speaks to the woman. Where are the candles? Hey, you've got time. This guy who came was shouting at this wife as if it's just a small kid. And then when the wife went to fetch the candles in the car, and he left and said, hey, Abafas. And I kept quiet. Already I can tell, Oguti, the problem in this family is that there's a donkey here who is the wife. They are not happy because of the wife has been treated like a trash, even in front of people. So the problem is there. Attitude. It's not witchcraft. But the guy will want to say, even at home, things are not fine. We always fight with my wife and everything. What was wrong by saying, or why didn't you stand up and go and fetch the candles from the car? What was wrong to say, baby or mama, whatever you call her, what was wrong with that? Approach is very important. Guys, Muti will never do everything for us. Muti will never do everything for us. There are things that requires ubuntu bako. But we don't want that. We always think and insist. We always think and insist that things, everything, every problem that we come across requires a solution of umuti. And as healers, we are not just gifted to prescribe umuti. Sometimes you need to go to a healer for you to be healed spiritually, psychologically, just by sitting and talking. Sometimes you are confused about your family tree. That confusion makes you not to think properly. You need to speak to somebody. You don't need Muti for that. You need mentorship. You need somebody to take you through. Ukuthi, this, if you say this, what happened, which means this is what happened. What about? Sometimes you need somebody that is going to ask you difficult questions that no one else have courage to ask you. And most of the time, it's us healers that are able to do that. I'm known of being one of the slowest, laid-back healer. I don't keep time because I want to connect with you spiritually. That's why my memory still works so hard, because I put my memory into exercise on each and every client that I meet, because I want to be able to remember you. But the only time I can remember very well is when we connected spiritually. How do we connect spiritually? It's when you come here, you come with nothing but everything that you have when it comes to faith in believing, Oguti, I'm going to assist you. I'm not talking about the touters, people that are at the taxi rank. They are here to just to check, Oguti, is this taxi going or what? If it's too slow for them, they are leaving. So we need to ask ourselves simple questions. What do we want out of life? Life is not about always going for consultations. It's not. Guys, there's a lot of services that you can get from the healer except consultation and prescription of Muti. And that is a soul fixing. Sometimes your soul needs to be repaired. And the only way you can repair your soul is by speaking. Where? At the conducive environment, conducive space. That's why you went to that healer. That's all. I'll keep it very short. Stop worshiping witchcraft. You're going to spend a lot of time entertaining the issues of witchcraft while you could have went to the healer and say, I want something that will assist me. I want Muti that will assist me to get rid of any negative forces, the ones that I know and the ones that I don't know and the ones that are still coming. I want something that will open my luck moving forward. Full stop. That's it. Straightforward. Tozan.